Good morning. This is October 3, Tuesday, and we are in BBA first semester, section B English class. And before we started the camera, we spent about half an hour reading the story a word. You were reading silently, and now we'll discuss. So let's go to scene 1. Even before that, let's talk about the theme of the story. If you check the introduction to the story, it says that, what is the theme? Can someone tell? It is about caste system and its effect on people, right? Caste system and its effect on people. So, who are the major characters you see in this story? Keshav. And you have Prema. So, when the story opens, where are they? Where are they? Where are Keshav and Prema when the story opens? They are in the park. What are they talking about? Their love affair. And Keshav wants Prema to tell her parents about this affair. But Prema says that she needs time because she says that her parents are traditional, they believe in caste, and it's not easy to tell her parents that she is in love with a Brahmin boy because she belongs to Banya community. And in Hindu society, Hindu culture, marriage between Banya caste and Brahmin caste is not possible according to the story in that scenario. When you could not imagine love affair when there was only arranged marriage, right? Arranged marriages are rarely intercaste. Arranged marriages are often within the caste system, particularly in Nepal, India society. And this scene ends. Keshav becomes very angry. Keshav says, caste system is fraud. I don't believe in caste system. Keshav says, I can do anything to oppose this caste system. And then Prema thinks that if she will marry only Keshav. And if she can't marry Keshav, she won't marry anybody. And the story ends. So do you see, the story opens in a very normal way, right? Two boys talking in a park, normal. Then there is conflict in the story. How does this conflict arise? Keshav tells the girl, tell your parents that we are in love. Prema says, no, I cannot tell this thing so easily. So conflict arises because Keshav is Brahmin boy and Prema is a Banya girl. Conflict is at the heart of a story. Every story has a conflict. What is conflict? Conflict you can define as difference of views. Right? So in scene 1, the story opens in a park. It's night time. Everybody has gone. Only Keshav and Prema are lingering there talking. And they begin in a normal way. In a little while, Keshav becomes angry and Prema is in tears. And Keshav says, okay, as you wish, our love has come to an end, I go. This is where scene 1 ends. So by the end of scene 1, the conflict has arisen. Now in a narrative, the conflict gets complicated. How in scene 2, if you check scene 2, in scene 2, Prema is at home. And Prema is talking to her mother. Right? It's evening time, she has come home. And then Prema is quite disturbed because Keshav left her abruptly. And Prema is in bad mood, conflict. And then Prema thinks that if she doesn't marry Keshav, nothing is left for her in life. Seems like she's saying she'll die if she does not get Keshav. Then mother comes in the room because Prema has not slept. And she says, still not sleeping? And then they have a conversation, mom and daughter. Mother says that you should learn some housework also, like cooking, etc. And then mother says, who knows what kind of husband you will get? Who knows what kind of family you will get? Then Prema says, why? Then mother says, look, we are Hindu society and we have arranged marriage. So we are trying to find a boy for you. If you are lucky, you will get a good boy. Life will be good. If you are unlucky, you might get a drunkard. Life will be ruined. This is a conversation. So look, complication starts in a story. Problems start in a story. And then at one point, look here. For a girl, it's the greatest calamity, daughter, marriage. Because for a girl, in traditional society, marriage is a turning point. You may get good husband, fine. If you get bad husband, life is ruined. Right? You can't easily divorce. You can't easily marry next person. Right? Today things are changing. Then Prema is frightened. And what she said, because why is Prema frightened? Look at the dialogue here. Mother says, after being sheltered at home, as soon as she has grown up, off she goes to live with others. If she gets a good husband, her days pass happily. Otherwise, she has to go through life weeping. It all depends on fate. So mother believes on fate. Look, fatalism. Fatalism is a characteristic of traditional South Asian societies. We all believe in fate, right? Mostly. Okay. Then it all depends on fate, but in our community, there is no family that appeals to me, mother says. I'm looking for a family to get you married, but no family appeals in our community, she says. Our community means Banya. There is no proper regard for girls anywhere. That's a very good sentence. People don't respect girls. But we have to stay within our caste. This is the problem. Look, what the mother says, see the complication. Mother says, we have to stay within our caste. As I teach you this line, I remember one celebrity from Nepal. I won't name her on camera, but she is from Limbu community. She is a Subba girl, and she married a Newar boy from Kathmandu. And this marriage was all in news. And even today you read articles about that. She gives interviews. And now this marriage has come to an end. They have got divorced. And still they meet, but they are divorced. Now I become thoughtful. In the beginning, this marriage was being advertised as an ideal marriage, intercaste marriage. Now I wonder why this marriage came to a bad ending, right? So here, look, caste system, complication. What is bringing problem? Caste system. Then, what you will see that the story complicates further. And what do you see? At one point, Prema's father comes up with a photograph of a boy. And he said, look, this is the boy, I'm looking for you. And this boy is taking UPSC exam, government exam. And he will become government job holder. So this is the boy I want to marry you. And Prema said, doesn't like this boy. because she's already in love. And then there's a tussle between mother and daughter. And then the whole problem starts. Mom, dad on one side, daughter on another side. Then father says, if going to college is falling in love, don't go to college. Right? Father says, if going to college is falling in love, I sent you to study, not to fall in love. And you see all the problem. And finally, toward the end of the story, what happens? Can someone tell? 6 months pass. Then finally, one day, the father surrenders to the daughter and says, okay, darling, I'll follow you. And then the daughter sends father to Kesav's father's home. Prema's father goes to Kesav's father, Panditji, with this proposal to marry his daughter. And the moment Panditji listens, how dare you come to my home? He says, oh God. Did you read? I don't know if you read the whole story. Oh God. Panditji becomes so angry. Huh? He says, am I mad to marry my Brahmin son to a Banya girl? And the whole trouble starts. Prema's father is very badly insulted. He is insulted. He comes back. Then Prema writes a letter to Kesav. Prema writes a letter. Says, क्या? There is a song in a movie, Asa. इसीलिए मम्मी ने मुझे तुझे चाय पे बुलाया है. What is the song? There is a song in a Bollywood movie. The scene is the girl calls boys' parents home to talk about marriage. Now, Prema writes a letter and says that my parents want to meet you at dinner and talk about this marriage. Come. Does Kesav come? No. Rather, he answers in a letter that he can't marry Prema. He says, I never realized that there are such big pahads of problems to marry you. I never realized. So it's one thing to be in love, you know. You young girls and boys in this class, I'm telling you, when you fall in love, and when you have a boyfriend and you date and sit under the tree and imagine romantic life, you never know the truth. You never know the bitter reality of society and family. And when the bitter truth comes, then you surrender. Kesav surrenders. Look, in the beginning, Kesav said, I can do anything for you. And now Kesav says, sorry, Prema, I never knew. My daddy is so strict. Because Panditji says, if you marry that Banya girl, walk out of my home. And where will he go? Where will he go? What will he eat? Father says, no shelter, no food, nothing for you. Go. Marry that Banya girl and it's whatever you want. And Kesav cannot take this challenge. So Kesav is a coward. I don't know who is a coward. Then Kesav gives a negative reply. No. And Prema is shocked. But she does not tell the family this thing. She says that maybe he will come. No, he may have a problem. And that night, Prema sings beautiful song to family in harmonium, bhajan, and she goes to bed. Last scene, next morning, the sun rises and Prema is lying in bed and she will never wake up. Actually, she has committed suicide. Prema has committed suicide. Girls, will you commit suicide if you were Prema? No. You will find another Kesav, right? We have dozen Kesav, right? Why die for Kesav? If sometimes girls tell me in class, they say, Divakar sir, if I was Prema, what I will do, I will find a new boyfriend and I will walk in front of Kesav's home every day with my new boyfriend. And let Kesav and his father look my new boyfriend. Why should I die? So the question comes, who is actually coward? Is Kesav coward because he denied marrying Prema? Is Prema coward because she revolted, she convinced the family? Prema convinces the family, but Kesav fails to convince. Prema commits suicide, right? Now my question is, who is coward in the story? Prema? Why do you think Prema is coward? Sometimes I agree, because Prema could get another boy. But don't you think Prema is an idealist. Prema is an idealist. At one point she says, I love Kesav. So I am devoted to Kesav. I am dedicated to Kesav. If I don't get Kesav, I won't marry anyone. So I'll ask these girls. Some people say that girls are very emotional being creatures, and when they fall in love with a boy, they give the whole soul to the boy and they never think about other boys. They are dedicated, fully dedicated. Is that true? Prema seems like that kind of girl. Look, she loves Kesav and she thinks nobody else. Boys, they have 5 girlfriends. If not A, then B, then C, then D. Is that the case, boys?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Someone said yes, sir, right? So boys have optional girlfriends, right? Girls don't have optional boyfriends. For girls, love is everything. If she loves a boy, she will die for the boy. Look, Prema died for Kesav. But Kesav, who in the beginning was saying that, no, I can go any extent for love. Kesav said, Prema, you are the truth for me. I'll die for you. And look, at the end, Kesav ran away. So girls, what lesson do you learn from this story? If you are in love with your Kesav these days, understand that your Kesav might break down. And don't be like Prema. So have a backup. Always have a backup boyfriend, right? If not this Kesav, that Kesav, right? Why to die? Is it a good idea to die for a boy? No. What Prema is wrong because Prema loves a boy more than herself. Prema loves Kesav more than herself. That's the wrong thing. The most important thing I'll tell this girl, in your life, the most important person is you. Not a boyfriend, not your mom, not your dad, nobody under the sun. The most important thing in your life is you. So whenever you do anything, ask a question, how is it going to impact my life? If any decision is having bad effect on your life, don't do it. Why should you die for a boy? You will have dozen boys, right? So that's not a good idea to sacrifice for a boy. So I showed you, story begins in a normal way, then problems start, then all this. The cause of this complication is caste system. Just imagine Kesav was Baniya. Just imagine Kesav was Baniya. Or Prema was Brahmin. Problems won't be so complicated. They will easily agree. And another thing, have you seen? It's always that the parents and children are always at conflict at home. Have you seen? It happened in my home also. It may happen in your home also. Parents, children have their own thinking of life. Parents are another thing of life. And not always, but often parents and children are at conflict. Because the choices children make, many times parents disagree with. Another thing, look, the father, he had chosen a boy who is about to get a government job. Sometimes I place myself in Prema's father's place. And I agree with her father. Because imagine if I was the father, I will like to find a boy who has good earning and who can support my daughter. Because when I say that my daughter should marry somebody who has good earning source and job, what I mean is that I want security for my daughter, right? But do not forget that those were the days when daughters didn't get job and money. Now today, these girls doing BBA, they will earn more than their boyfriends. Many of you. Many of you might earn more than your husbands. And you don't depend on the boy for day-to-day affairs. You earn your money, right? So today the things are different, right? Today a father does not have to think that my daughter won't get a job, so how will she survive? Right? So we end here. We have come to the end. You read. Tomorrow I'll move to, can you check the syllabus? Can you check the syllabus? Someone check the syllabus. Yeah? Syllabus, I want to see. Yes, we have the syllabus. Let's check. So the next rhymes with fondue free, I won't teach, you will present. Who will present? Rhymes with fondue free by Manju Sri. Rhymes, RHYMES, rhymes with FUN, fun, JEW, FREE, free, by Manju Sri. Rhymes with Fanju Sri by Manju Sri. So who says I'll do it? I'll give you time, not tomorrow. You can take time. So tomorrow I will discuss school is bad for children. School is bad for children, and this rhymes with Panjusri is given to, okay, Sudeep Oli. Okay, you do the lottery. Close the eyes. Yeah, and place your finger. Close the eyes and place a finger. Okay. So she has selected Mehak Shrestha. Where is Mehak? So Mehak, you got selected through lottery. Very honest selection, right? By chance. Very honest. Yeah, we did. She had her eyes closed, right? So Mehak will present the first, this is story. Let me write here. Can I get a pen? Next week, Mehak, coming Sunday, Mehak will present on, let's note down. Okay. MEHEKSHRESTHA. Mehak, you will present Rhymes with Fanju Free by Manju Sri. And Mehak, the challenge is, we don't know where the text is. And your job is, you will find out the text. So, we are getting a real difficult time. We don't have the text, Mehak. And we don't know where the text is. So, you will do some research, you will find the text, show the text to Divakar sir, prepare the text and present. I know it's difficult, and I know Mehak can do it. We know that Mehak can. So, give Mehak a big hand in advance. Congratulations for this first difficult job. And coming class, I'll move with the next essay, School is bad for children. If you find time, go through it. Thank you.